Good, beautiful evening, guys. I'm gonna quickly pop back on here because something came to mind. I feel it's very much worth mentioning. Okay. Um, because I was stood thinking to myself, what can I share? Okay, what else has happened to me that I feel is worth mentioning? Okay, so that I can expose about more of what's going on. In the spirit realm about how the enemy can use certain things, like for instance, smells against us and projected witchcraft. Okay, you may smell sometimes in the spirit realm cannabis. All right, these could be witches, warlocks, people using cannabis, the smell of cannabis. All right, cannabis smoke projected against us. Okay, or it could be something like, and I've noticed this as well. This has happened to me. All right. It's kind of like a smell of, if somebody's using hair straighteners, right? And there's that kind of singe smell, all right, when they're using them, the smoke from the hair and all that, the heat and the hair and that kind of smell. It's like a hair smell in the spirit realm. I've smelled this before. Um, yeah, and it's horrible, and it's been multiple times I've smelled this kind of stuff. So cannabis. Yeah, and I get you guys may think, well, yeah, I guess, because there's a physical realm and there's, puppets out there that smoke that crap. That's probably what it is. But this cannabis smell it's almost as if it follows me, and it's the same with other kinds of projected smells as well. It's different kinds of smells, very, like rotten eggs. Now, rotten eggs I've smelled on multiple occasions as well. Okay, aside from cannabis, that it was like it followed me, all right. And yeah, even when I had windows closed, it was as if there was these smells being projected against me. Okay, I couldn't explain it. I've smelled like the kind of like the environment of a pub. If you guys, I'm not sure what you call pubs in America. If they're referred to the same way, like pubs, I'm not sure, but basically a pub is like, a public house, technically, where people go to, have beer and stuff and watch football and all that crap. But yeah, guys, that kind of stale beer smell, and there was no other explanation for this, not in any kind of logical sense. I don't have beer much, alright? I'm not a beer drinker, really. Um, there was no way that smell of beer, stale beer, as if I was stood in a pub. That's what it felt like, right? This stale beer smell was all around me in my living room, just out of nowhere. Okay? It's almost as if people are projecting themselves some form of witchcraft attack, and their environment may have an impact in the spirit realm as well. Because I'm not sure where all these attacks are coming from. I know there's coven members against me, these wicked people, okay, that are on assignment, that work with high-level ranking witches and warlocks, guys. They're pretty much, most of them are in on it, alright? And, yeah, so, rotten eggs as well. Now, I've actually researched about this before, or rather I've heard something on the internet, I think it was quite a while ago, about how rotten eggs and that horrible smell, rotten eggs can be basically, it could be a sign of a demonic presence or something, you know. Rotten eggs. I've just heard that there's something to do with the demons, all right, and how they smell, because guys, demons smell awful, all right. So there'll be many kinds of smells, all right. These are just the ones that I can remember. I'm sure there's been many more that I can't explain, okay. And it's creepy, it's demonic, okay. It's creepy because it's demonic, don't forget that. So if you're going through this as well, if this is randomly happening to you, just know that it's pretty much demonic. Please don't be afraid, panicked, alarmed, I'm going through it as well. And every time we come on camera, we make an effort to expose what's going on about how the enemy uses this projected stuff against us. The more we anger the devil, okay, the more we're pleasing God by basically acts of faith, okay? Because we're not to be ignorant of Satan's devices. Amen. Okay, so every time bad things like these things that I've mentioned are happening to you, guys, get on camera. You know, make make a record of it, okay, and share it so that people can hear the truth, and you know, we can expose the enemy even more. It's great, it really is, and I respect you if you're doing that, and if you're planning on doing it, okay, go for it. That's my best advice. Go for it. It will pay off. All right. God bless you guys, and peace.